Can I tell you guys something real quick? So since I'm by myself, I'm not with a photographer. When you guys talk to me, just talk to me and pretend like the camera's not there. And I'm going to edit this, so if you guys want to say something over, or you didn't like what you said, you can just say it over, and I'll use the good one, okay? So no need to be nervous. It'll be really easy, and it'll be really fast.
You all stand. Okay. We like to look in the camera. We like to say, good morning to everyone. My name is Reverend Dr. Floyd D. Harris Jr. I'm the founder of the Fresno Freedom School here in Fresno. We have our students who have been here for 3 months, who are dedicated, who is let's start it. Okay. Look in the camera, look confident, smile, and all that good stuff. All right, let's start it. Okay. All right, good morning. My name is Reverend Harris. I am the founder of the Fresno Freedom School here in Fresno, California. Dr. Gene Kennedy is our co-founder from Atlanta, Georgia. We're happy to present our Freedom School of 2017 here from Fresno. These students have been here every Saturday, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week. They're dedicated, they're committed. They have built their own farm here in West Fresno, the Golden West Side. These young people need to be commended for all their accomplishments. We're proud of their parents for believing in the Freedom School, believing in our staff, our board. I also like to thank our church here, New Life Life Church of God, who has allowed us to use the land here. I am the assistant pastor here. So today is historical for us. A seed has been planted of hope, a seed has been planted of these young people to be able to use the Freedom School, to be able to use this for their college, to go in their portfolios when it's time to go to college. And so now we're going to have Layla to introduce herself, and she's going to give us a tour of her farm.
Yay!
Hi, my name is Layla, and I'm a student from the Freedom School farm, and I'll be giving you guys a tour.
So when for my camera, I can't have that mic because it's going to interfere with my mic.
Let me
Sorry.
back out further because the engine's going to be loud.
So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna follow you.
Oh, okay, you guys. Oh, you guys are good.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt. It's too good.
Where are we going to start? Over here?
Yeah, we should probably start off.
Do you need a grip for your camera?
What's that?
You need someone to carry your camera for you?
Okay. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, sorry, you guys.
And as you can see, this is where the crops are. And this is all the hard work that the students have been doing. It's extraordinary at what kids can do if given an opportunity to perform.
All right, you guys ready? All right.
Hi, my name is Layla, and I'm a student from the Freedom School, and I'll be giving you a tour of our farm.
Okay.
So right here, the dirt, we actually have to make it to land, and then we also have to pull out all the weeds, and it took about 2 days to do it, or 3. And right over here, we have tea tape that waters the road, and has little holes at the bottom of it, so that it could water every row without it taking a long time. So that is going over here. So this is a tea tape down here, and it waters every single row. And we have some black tape. Sorry, there's the tea tape. and killing the plants. And right here, we have a bell pepper, a green bell pepper, and a red bell pepper.
Where are they?
Right here.
And how old are those, would you say?
About
2 months old.
yeah.
2 months? Okay, they're already pretty big.
And over here we have some eggplants. We have eggplant right here, and the eggplant's been getting really big.
Can you show me again? And what is it?
Eggplant. And since they've been growing for 2 weeks, and there's a bigger one, and you can tell the difference of the plant. Oh, another one. This one.
So you can tell the difference because of the leaves. What's different about them?
So you see, these leaves are much bigger and wider than the peppers, the bell peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And if you follow me over here, you'll see our right corner. So this is the corn, not this. Some people think this is the corn, but this helps the corn grow. But we didn't really figure out the name of it. And then these ones are way longer.
So what's the actual corn? Can you point us out?
No?
Okay.
And these vines are watermelon vines. So right over here, you'll see some watermelon. And our watermelon has been growing in a lot of different shapes. Like right here, we have one of our biggest watermelons. And the other ones are inside. So the fish. The wrinkles. And over here we have our honeydew. So there's our honeydew.
And what is that?
Honeydew. And over here you have to be careful because if you touch the leaves, you'll get really itchy. And this is okra. So right here you can see some okra.
What's okra?
It's gumbo.
In gumbo? Yeah? Oh, cool. So why are the leaves itchy? Are they, what kind of leaves are they?
I don't know what type of leaves they are, but for some reason I keep thinking they have poison in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think poison's itchy.
Poison is
not itchy. And you might see a mix of plants because sometimes the Freedom School kids got the plants mixed up. Like you can see bell peppers on the tomatoes. And there are green tomatoes right here. So you can see this green tomato right here. And they smell kind of like the peppers. And there's also red tomatoes and purple tomatoes, but we didn't have that many purple tomatoes, so we have red tomatoes right here. You can see red tomatoes.
Oh yeah, they're really red.
And right here we have some black eyed peas. This is where the aphids are taking over mostly.
Oh, really?
But right here we have those are the birds. Right here we have one of the black eyed peas. Yep, these are and the aphids are all on that one right now. Oh. It looks really nasty. Right here we have our other type of eggplants. They're still called eggplants, but they're like in a different shape and stuff.
No ladybugs and butterflies.
And right here we had some pickling cucumbers. You can make pickles out of these, and if you want to know how, you could go inside to make some pickles, to see how we make the pickles. But here's kind of how they look. And that's good for your breath.
Say that one more time.
Here's one of the cucumbers we can make pickles out of.
Will you guys wait a second before you walk over here? Ooh, look at all the butterflies. There's a lot. Okay, you guys can walk over here. Just don't kick the camera.
Right here we have some of our peppers. We don't know the name of the peppers yet because there are so many types of them. And we have some red, orange, and green peppers over here. And right here we have some cow. You can make salad out of this. And you could actually just pull the cow off.
Yeah, that's a nice kale. They sell that for a lot at the store.
We have some zucchini right here. But the zucchini is deep in here.
What is this one?
Zucchini. And the zucchini and this one is actually growing more. But the aphids are probably going to take it over. So the zucchini is right here. And there's more baby zucchinis. And the aphids are taking over these ones too. And over here we have.
You have pumpkins? What? Will they be grown for Halloween? Yeah? Oh, cool.
Right now they're pumpkins.
Oh, cool.
And this took 2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks old? That's already pretty big for being 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right here we have some purple peas. And the purple peas are actually growing good. And they're like 3 shades of purple in it. I don't know. Hey. So you can see like 3 shades of the purple. And they're shaped kind of weird. Right here we have some more we have more zucchini. And you can tell it's zucchini because the leaf shape. And over here we have squash. And there's some tiny squash right there. Because this one's barely starting to grow, but the leaves will grow. And the color of the seeds were actually red and blue. This one was red and that one was blue to keep the seeds safe. And we also have food on the ground so that it could actually suck the dirt could actually suck the vitamins out of it.
That's good.
Any questions?
Yeah, I want to ask you a couple questions, but I want to put this on the tripod. So let me go get it, and then Layla, I'm gonna have you come over here, I think.
I'll get the house.
That was a great tour. Good job. Thank you. So how did you learn all that stuff?
We've been here for a long time, and then we've been going over the plants' names.
Uh-huh.
So I start to remember them better by the leaves and how the shapes are right now.
That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna get you, I think, let's try right over here. Do you guys mind if I interview Layla really quick? Okay. Okay. Layla, why don't you try to stand right, why don't you try to stand like right here?
So can I ask,
Yeah, go ahead.
when you do this, you're not going to get the back of the truck, or would it be better to go towards the corn?
Let me see. I'm not gonna get the cars. Stand still right there. Is the sun in your face? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you go this way. Sorry. Yeah, let's do that. That'll look good. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Can you step to your left a little? Yeah. Okay. Let me set up your shot really quick, and then I'll ask you a couple questions. Okay. So first, can you count to 5 for me again?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna ask you to stand still, okay? Don't move, because I'm gonna step over here. I won't be able to see if you move. Okay. So first, Layla, tell me your name and how to spell it.
How you spell my name is L-A-I-L.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9? Okay. So tell me how many times you come to out here every week.
I come out here mostly every day now. But it used to be like every Saturday and Sunday. And I've been doing this for about 4 months.
Okay. So how do you know so much about all of these vegetables and plants and everything in 4 months? That's not that long.
Well, I've actually been listening to the names of the plants and what the plants do and what you can make out of it. Like some people didn't know that you can make pizza out of eggplant.
And you do that?
Yeah.
Really? That's so cool. So when you come out here, like at different times during the week, several times?
Yeah, but now I mostly come out every morning.
Really?
To go check on the plants.
Okay. So when you get here, what do you do?
Well, when I get here, we eat breakfast, and then I come out here and play for a little bit. Then I go check on the plants, and I practice on the tour every day.
So you give people tours? You do? Do you also water the plants, or do you have to water them?
Well, I help Reverend Harris turn on the water, and so I could water each row, because we don't really spray them down.
Okay. What else have you learned here?
Well, I learned that you could actually pick the tomatoes, like closer to each other, and then I learned that it could make every single color, even purple tomatoes.
So after you see, when you plant something and then see it start to grow, what is that like for you when you come the next week and it's all of a sudden growing?
It was actually really cool and surprising because I didn't know that we'll have plants that quick, and it happened so fast. And it was actually really fun watching the watermelon and the corn grow because those are my favorite things here. Cause it looks so good. Like most of the corn, because it's like hecka tall, that we can't even use measuring tape because we're too short to do it.
Yeah, it is. It's taller than all of us. So have you been able to eat anything from the garden so far?
We've been able to eat some of the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the watermelon, and the cantaloupe.
What does it taste like?
The cantaloupe tasting is kind of sweet, and it actually tasted familiar, but it doesn't taste like the cantaloupe I ate at the store. It tastes kind of different.
What is it? How is it different to you?
Well, it's more juicier, and it does not have the inside has more juice in it than the rest of them.
You think it's better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't have to.
Do you mind if I get video of you doing that?
Do you have we have samples of this spatula? You do?
Hey, don't do that. Come here. Come this way. You're doing good. What happens, let me show you what happens. If you chop like that, you're gonna chop the holes.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why you can't chop in there. You chop out here, okay? All right, good job. So go that way, chop that way over there.
Well, you do it again.
Oh yeah, it worked.
Okay. So what I was explaining to you was, hold it so I can show him. What happens is if you see how the dirt has that cover? So if you come over here and you chop like that, you're gonna chop the line, right? You don't want to chop like that. You just want to chop these weeds right here. You don't weeds right here. You chop those weeds right here. There you go. Good job.
I have a better way to chop the weeds. You can just pick them up. Yeah, Trey. Yeah, this is hard. Come on, it's hard. Trey.
Okay. Can I interview you really quick? Okay.
So what are you guys doing over here? Chopping the weeds. Do you know why you need to chop the weeds? Not to kill the plants.
Okay.
See how he's chopping that? That's how you chop it, just like that.
That's good.
Just like that. Can you bring me the pickles over there?
Pickles?
Pickles, hot.
It's too hot. Wait, you want me to pick the pickles?
Pickles laying on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Can you bring them?
These are pickled cucumbers, if you guys didn't know. Oh, just get one. There you go.
Still, man.
What's not right?
Stand right there. Stand right here, let's go.
Right here?
Stand. Tell her we'll be right in there in a second.
Sorry, guys.
We'll make sure she gets some.
Want me to use it?
Guys doing a good job.
Very good. I'm sorry. Sorry to
Oh, no.
yell over you. There we go. I just don't want it to be. Oh man. Let me put this up a little bit because you're a little taller than me. Oh, thank you. There's always one. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So, I hate to do this to you, but it's going to look way better to stand in the sun or if we go inside. It'd probably make more sense if we did it out here. If you want to stand in the sun, but we could do it inside if you want. Are you sure? Okay.
I just don't like getting those trucks.
Yeah, no, I won't get them. Don't worry. All right, I promise it looks really good. Is the sun right in your face?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm used to it.
All right, we'll do this really quick, and then we'll. Okay. Turn this on. All right, Reverend, can you count to 5 for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. All right. Can you tell me your name and how to spell it?
Reverend Dr. Floyd D. Harris Jr., REVBRFLOYDDHARISJR.
Wonderful. Okay. So you kind of explained it in the welcome over there, and you can just ignore the camera and look at me, Reverend. But tell me, what is happening here?
New leaders are being built. New leaders are being formed. Hope is being established. Our children are not asking for a handout, they're asking for a handout. And I believe in teach yourself, and that's what we're teaching here. For me, is see these young people grow. I want to make sure that I take what I know and put it in their brains so that they will be able to be productive citizens here in America.
What are some of the important skills that you teach them?
Self-respect, discipline, pride, work ethics, being creative, thinking outside the box. You notice that our farm here is very clean. You don't see weeds everywhere. You know, everything is in certain places. You know, when you're doing the tour, you see we have hay bales and seats and canopies. And this is where the community comes and sit down and talk. The problem we have now with America, we don't talk with one another. And we have a problem how we can agree and disagree. And so when I come out here 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear the news. When I come out here late at night, I hear crickets. And so it's very important.
You guys, tell them to be quiet.
They're growing white and yellow corn. They're growing watermelon. Huge watermelon. They're growing cantaloupes. They're growing honeydews. They're growing okra. They're growing tomatoes. Little bitty tomatoes, big beef tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, purple tomatoes. Wow, I've never seen a purple tomato until this year. And that was pretty cool. And then, you know, we're growing black-eyed peas. We're growing pumpkin, zucchini, squash. I mean, so our children are just asking for some more. You know, they're asking for the community to say, hey, you know, if you have something to donate, can you donate it to us? You know, because it helps them and it helps. If we help them, they help the community. The violence and things that we have now is going on in West Fresno because our children have nothing to do with it. Programs like this should be funded and it should be supported by everyone. We have different nationalities of children. You hear the children now running around making noise while I'm on. But that's okay because I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel at home. And this is what the Freedom School is about. I have other states right now, Atlanta, Georgia, Arizona, want to fly me in to talk about setting up a satellite Freedom School in their community. Because they see, you know, how I live stream and how much work and time I put into it. This is not about me. This is about our children. Because when I'm dead and gone, I just want one little child to stand up and say, Reverend Harris helped me, empowered me to be who I am. And so I'm very compassionate about this. You know, I spend more money out of my pocket. I go without so that the children can have. And I mean that, I go without, you know. And I do that because I know God is going to bless me down the road. So I sacrifice much as I can here for the Freedom School students. And, you know, the Freedom School students, like I said, you know, while we were inside, you know, we teach them how to can. We teach them how to make relish. They took first place at the Fresno Fair. We taught them how to make a tomato pie. I took second place. Those things bring self-esteem, character, pride, integrity to them as young people. I mean, who would want to go to the Fresno Fair and go to the exhibits and see the research information that you've seen, the pictures, the drawings, you know, and exhibit and say, I did that. You know, that's what we're trying to raise the standards in the bar right now. Your children made eggplant pizza 2 weeks ago. We have a sewing class. We taught the children how to make lemonade. All these things is about health. So as an African American male in our culture, this is very important. This is what our ancestors did 400 years ago. Somehow I know they got lost in the shuffle. But we're bringing it back. We're bringing back the hope in our children.
When did you found this school? How long ago was it?
About 3 years.
Okay.
My grandma taught me. When I was a little child, I grew up in West Fresno. So I know what it felt like to be on the streets of West Fresno. I know what it felt like to be on welfare. I know what it felt like to not have garbage service. I know what it felt like not to have sidewalks. I know what it felt like to be treated like a second-class citizen. I know what it felt like not to have parks like the other side. I know what it felt like to go to a park and see all dead grass. That psychologically messes children up. And my grandmother, who I give all credit to, wanted to expose you to. But I am, because we had chickens.
That's so unnecessary.
We had chickens where we cooked every day because we couldn't afford to go to the grocery store. She taught me how to kill chickens, pluck them, and cook them, and make dumplings. And so all those are the life skills that I'm teaching the Freedom School students. You know, we have a wonderful staff, wonderful board. I mean, what you see, we did all this with no grant money.
That's insane.
We did all this with faith and prayer, unity, togetherness. We believe in one another. Our board, our chairman, our president, Dr. Kennedy, who's in Atlanta, who's building a pipeline to Fresno with resources, trying to get resources back here for our children. This school has put 13 African American young people in black historical colleges just because of the exposure of the Freedom School. A lot of people don't know that.
What do you mean?
So children like you see today.
Yeah.
So once they become high schoolers, we partner with another organization, help them get their portfolio ready and things like that. And then once they become a senior, their package is ready. And so we start submitting them to historical black colleges all over the world. And then they get selected. I mean, we have students right now that's at Texas A&M and Virginia Tech. They've been over to Ghana. They've been over to South Africa.
And they graduated from Freedom?
And they all come through here. You know? And so a lot of people don't know that. I don't broadcast that. But we did it with no grants. A lot of people say, how can you do that with no grants? I said, well, you have to have some dedication. If that's what the Lord will for us to get grants and go, that's fine. But right now, I tell all my people, you know, it's about knuckles, it's about sweat. You put sweat equity into something, the rest will come. And so that's what it's all about, is leaving a legacy here for our children, that they will be able to be good, but be better than who I am, you know, and just be productive citizens and build community, not tear it down, but build. And so we just ask for support. You know, we ask for folks to come out and tour. We ask for resources. Not asking for a hand. We're just asking for a hand up. You know, anyone's out there that have resources or even want to be a teacher or come in. I mean, we have sewing classes, you know, automotive classes, cheerleading, gymnastics, ladies, gentlemen club. I mean, all landscaping, janitorial, all these classes we have. So I look at the Freedom School like going to Hometown Buffet. When you go to Hometown, you have all this food everywhere. So the Freedom School, we have all these courses, and the children get to pick what they want to do, to find out who they are and what they're passionate about. You know, sometimes there's classes that we don't have, students want, and I make it happen. I say, we need that class. Students last week made potholders. They were sewing here, they were sewing potholders. You know, and we're going to enter that into the fair too, because I want to get these students right now to where they just, I mean, it's just like a rose. I mean, a rose only blossoms once a year. I wish it was year round, but it blossoms once a year. But when it blossoms, it's so pretty, wonderful, and that's what I want all these little babies to do. I want them to blossom.
So I know we're looking at a garden, but this is like so much more than a garden. To you, what does this garden symbolize?
Life. It is life and hope. Because when I started this, off that little table, there was nothing but seeds on that table. And I said, we're going to grow a farm. And they're like, what? I said, you see the hay bale? So that, in your mind, it brings you back like, wow, hay bale, farm. Okay. Why do you have hay bale?
What's it like to see these kids? They're so incredible at such a young age. They're so knowledgeable. They're caring people, very respectful. What's it like to see them like that?
It's wonderful because a lot of our children in our community sometimes, unfortunately, are not able to get that type of help. I tell them all the time that their resemblance of me and the way I carry myself is the way they're going to carry themselves, because I'm a leader. And if your leader is not doing right, talking right, acting right, looking right, then what do we expect from children? Even in my church here, the assistant pastor, I tell my folks, listen, we have to be able to stop living in the past, live in the future, learn from it. And don't get stuck in the past, but live in the future and be the best that we can be. There's going to be hard times, you're going to get knocked down, but get up, dust yourself off, regroup, rethink, re-strategize about what you got to do. Because trials and tribulations will make us stronger. And so as my students see me out here working, I'm not just out here pointing, you do this, you do that. I'm out there with them. I'm out there raking, I'm out there harvesting. I'm in there when they're cooking and all of that. It may not seem like not a big deal to someone that may be listening to this, but when you're a child coming from a single family home, maybe no father, no mother, maybe, whatever the case may be. You would want someone to come in and just take out some time, And I know we have 24 hours in a day. That seems like a lot of time, but when you're working and trying to raise a family, it's not a lot of time. But me, I make time. I was here last night teaching one of our students how to farm at night.
Really?
Because it's a different element to farm at night during the daytime. And it was so amazing. I mean, we were live streaming and people was like, Reverend Harris, you have kids out there at night farming? Are you serious? What are their parents saying? I mean, what? And so it was interesting to listen, to read what people was writing. But I said, farming is a collaboration. It takes the sun, it takes the night, it takes the water, it takes the soil, and it takes me, and it takes us, and it takes the bugs. Which is some bugs is our enemy right now. I got issues with out there right now. But it's a process, and we all have to work in collaboration to make sure that we get the product like this cucumber. Because this cucumber, somebody may not have money to buy it. Because of the Freedom School, we can give it to them. They can have something to eat. And so that's what the Freedom School is about. We educate, that's our motto. We educate, we motivate, we energize, we organize, and we mobilize. Take our youth to a higher level. So I'm proud of them. Our past students, the ones that went on to college, the ones here, maybe one day we may turn into a charter school. I don't know.
How many students do you guys have?
We, throughout the whole year, or just...
Yeah.
We probably had like 50, 60
Really?
students. Yeah, 50, 60 students.
That must be that's a lot of money and time people don't think about.
Yeah, and folks are not getting paid. It's just for the love of their heart, And so I can't even pay our staff and our board for putting up with me, and some of them say, "Well, okay, we getting ready to go home, Reverend Harris." Well, because you're gonna think of something else for us to do, so we're going home. We got families, okay. But I just love them all, and we just hope that people see our heart, our compassion, and just help us out. Whatever that is, help is. Maybe just a call and say, hey, praying for you. Hey, here's some finances. Hey, I know somebody. Just whatever. Just it's not about me. It's about you.
Good. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. My battery just died.
Okay.
So perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
You are so amazing. This is such a good story. It really is. Okay, so I'm gonna have to improvise, and I'm gonna grab my phone because I can use my camera, and I'm gonna shoot some stuff out here. And then I wanted to get like another student or two, and then I'll be done.
Okay. Did you want to do the cold soup inside?
Yes. Let me go get I have no camera anymore, so let me go get
Okay.
I'm gonna try a sample.
Sample. Okay.
Well, it would be good to have both of y'all, one on the school board and one on city council.
Because the way things are looking now,
Yeah, Peter, number. Okay. This is Reverend Harris. We're here inside. We're working with our students here, getting ready for today, for tomorrow, a big event. And they're cutting out things and stuff like that. And so we just thank everybody for tuning in. And we just want to give you a big shot. We're getting ready for tomorrow's event. These are the watermelons we have. We harvest okra, things like that. This is the kale. This is the kale that we have. Nice big leaves. Big leaves of kale right there. And these is the peppers we have. These are peppers there. So, this is going to be our lemonade stand over here. Lemonade stand. Our students working. So Maria, we're trying to figure out, are you a machine or we're trying to figure out, are you a machine or are you really human?
Am I a machine?
Can one human really put all this together, or God just giving you the wisdom and favor to just? I mean, you work like you 10 people. I mean,
I know, but I had some help today, and they said, "Hey, we got this.
Oh,
just let us know what you need." So that's what I like. But I think it's just that motherhood, and you just have to get the job done. No excuses. Just get it done.
You got the little babies here working. I mean,
yeah, they taking out all the letters for us. We're gonna get our boards together, so it's a visual display on the wall of what the kids have been working on from the start. Preparing the land, and then the growth of it, and then just us doing projects, culinary arts, getting the kids out, celebrating them, congratulations, Freedom School, to let them know, just to build that self-esteem, build that I'm valuable, that self-worth, So that's pretty much what we have outlined.
Sister Maria, what is those big eggs over there on next to the wall? Big eggs. They look green. Are those eggs or?
Green, where?
Are those big green eggs over there?
Oh no, those watermelons. Those 25-pound watermelons. They not just any watermelons. Those Freedom School from our watermelon got an extra touch on the top guy. If anybody need one of those, they'll be pleased.
They are humongous. Oh my God, they're humongous. Look how long that watermelon is. Can you believe that? I mean, it's scale.
I'm going to pick it up.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm going to go outside.
Look at these watermelons.
I'm
Look
going to go
at the
outside.
cantaloupe.
Brother, I want to go outside. I want to go outside. There's ants on my table. You can go back outside.
This is the cold soup that the students made here. These are the programs that the Freedom School has here.
Yes. I like your hat.
Thank you all for tuning in. This is Reverend Harrison. We out.